Love and Marriage Huntsville star Melody Shari is speaking out for the very first time in regards to an incident where her ex-husband, Martell Holt, threatened to release intimate videos of her when they were together. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's very rare that we do side stories about Love and Marriage Huntsville. We only normally do recaps. Every once in a while we do the story if it's large enough or I have something that I need to say in regards to what is coming out on social media. Well, Melody did an Instagram live, and she's done quite a few different Instagram lives. I know this is part of the show. It helps promote the show, but also helps to clear up a lot of misinformation. But this particular one that is going around on social media where Melody reveals that Martell, I'll say allegedly, threatened to release intimate, because it's community guidelines, I can't say exactly what she's saying it is, but intimate video of her and him together while they were married.
You got to be some kind of low to even consider or think about asking or doing such a thing. I know that it's true. Okay, I know that it's true. And the reason I know that it's true is because when I posted last year sometime about, oh, so revenge porn, really? That was because a screenshot from this video of myself and my then husband, he had actually sent it to me. He sent it to me after he did a live discussing the custody case, which was something, by the way, that I never wanted discussed, never wanted to talk about it. If you pay attention and watch the show, I didn't speak about it till the last episode of last season. That was because I literally had been telling production, nope, this involves my kids. I'm not talking about it. Nope. Finally, they were like, Melody, you gotta say something because you're not saying anything, but you're showing us things outside of the camera and we're getting one side. You gotta say something. Then I finally said just a little bit at that time. So there was a video, a live that he did where he literally talked about the case and came for me. And I responded to that live. Whenever I responded to that live, he sent me a screenshot of the video, from the video. And I know the video. I remember where we were. You remember details of things. I remember the video that we did with my then husband, by the way, just in case any of y'all are questioning that. And said pretty much like, stop talking about me. I'm gonna drop this. Even though I responded to a live you just did about me. Wow. But okay, bet. So I then took to social media and said, revenge porn, really? I don't do threats, I do promises. Sent the screenshot to my attorney with the text message. I have all of that. And then that was that, right? So for a couple of days ago, for someone to reach out, because Carson, just so y'all know, she did reach out to me directly a few days ago. So if you think that she didn't, she did. She came to me privately and directly with the information. And I knew she was telling the truth. I knew she was telling the truth because, by the way, this was August of 2022, y'all. But I knew she was telling the truth because he sent me a screenshot from the video. And I remember the video. So, I never in a million years would have thought that you walking away or leaving a situation, divorcing someone, that it will result in them going to the depths of the earth, all the way to hell, to try to literally paint you a certain way, make people believe that you're a certain way, that you're promiscuous, that you was cheating on them in the marriage. All of these things I've sat back and listened to and really chose not to fully address them because it was laughable. Like, it was laughable because I knew all of the untruths in it. But some people ran with what they thought sounded good and what they thought, because they don't want to like me for whatever reason. Maybe because they think I act bougie or whatever. So they chose to run with this narrative that this man put out, saying all these things about me, going on national television, calling me a hoe, and all this stuff, that I'm sitting back here saying, this ain't the truth. Like, stop lying. Only for now for y'all to see and for it to come out that this person would go to the lengths of asking someone to create a fake page as a man to drop the video me and him did and act like it's him, the fake man. We've seen him go on this crusade to everyone on this show, to everyone in this city, people y'all don't even know about. We've seen him go on this crusade trying to make everyone think that I'm behind this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And again, I'm sitting back thinking, no, not accurate. But I just choose not to say too much until I want to say something. I want to go for a minute to what it would have been like had this video had gotten dropped. Because even though it didn't happen, in order to feel it and get it, we're going to put ourselves in those shoes of someone you were with for 14 years, who you share 4 children with, who continuously claim that they want such a positive co-parenting relationship, but is doing the things that are being revealed. Then I say this is going to be the live of Revelation today, that are being revealed. I ain't going looking for nothing. God continues to bring things and protect me. I didn't go ask nothing. I'm not going looking for nothing. But if you ain't learned one thing by now, the one thing you should have learned by now is God does not play when it comes to me. Period. Every single thing that has been sent out by the enemy to destroy, to deter, has always turned around and worked out for my good. Worked out for my good every time.
So Melody talks at length about how this all happened, how all this information was going to be put out there. Apparently, Martell was going to have this other man put this information out there as if this was Melody with this other man, not necessarily with Martell. Look, I'm not surprised at all. I know in the latest episode, they're having beef about him attending his daughter's birthday party that she was throwing, but it was her week. Well, look, all of that aside, we've been watching this situation play out for seasons. Part of the reason why a lot of you are triggered, traumatized, or just are not interested in watching this over and over again between Melody and Martell. But one of the things I've consistently said that I do feel as if Martell is trying to get back with Melody. He wants Melody. This whole charade with Shari is not real. And for everyone that's going to be like, Shari, see this? He's going to do this to you. He's going to do this to you. He's going to be abusive. No. He's not going to do this to Shari because this is business. This is not a real relationship. But if Shari wants to go around applauding this man that has abusive behavior that is clear as day, and all of you that have put together a petition to remove Carlos King from a show that he created and produces, please stop. The petition that you should create is to have Martell Holt removed from this show, because there is no reason that Melody should have to deal with. I mean, she already has to because she has kids with this man, but she should not have to at her workplace. Because remember, it's our entertainment. This is a reality show, but it's still a workplace. There is no reason that she should have to deal with Martell using this workplace as a way to get at her, to know where she is, and to abuse her. So the way she describes all of this, I was like, this is just the cherry on top. We've seen the signs and the symptoms of this relationship. And yes, you can go look at court documents where maybe there was abuse on both sides. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I believe the root of all of this begins and ends with Martell Holt. Let's not forget what he has done in this relationship and what continues to do and tries to use those children as ways to get at Melody. If Melody said today that she wanted to get back with Martell, he would be like, okay, but you know what else he would also be doing? He'll get back into his relationship, have a marriage and a relationship with Melody, but still would be cheating with someone on the side. If it wasn't Ariane, it would be someone else. I don't know if it's a sex addiction. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's narcissism. I don't know if he's just a terrible, trash human being. But Martell Holt, I am not surprised at these accusations. I believe Melody. But at some point, this is not for our entertainment. We do not want to see this play out on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because at this point, I feel as if Melody is an abused woman being forced to film with her abuser. And that part is sickening. I'm just so glad that based on this video footage that Melody seems to have a grasp and a grounding and a spirituality that has protected her, where she seems okay. But I can't guarantee that she will be okay continuing in this abusive cycle that we're watching on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So as I said to you guys, as you're busy signing petitions for it, that's never going to happen, to have a producer removed from his own show. That's not happening. And honestly, I don't see the point. But having this particular character, Martell, that is fishing for relevancy any way that he can get it, because I do believe Candy in regards to what she says about her cousin and friend. Yeah, I believe that. No one believes this relationship. And Shari, if you ever wanted to have a future brand, you aligning yourself with this man and this behavior, and you're like, well, I don't know about any of those things that he does on that show. That's not who I see. You see dollar signs. You see, I need to keep my position on this show. That's all you see. And that's why me personally, I'm not telling anyone else, me personally, I could not support anything that Shari does, because she's supporting that behavior. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts on what Melody had to say, your thoughts on the future of Love and Marriage Huntsville with a Martell Holt involved. Let's continue this conversation there. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, you bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow my lead, just watch your shoes. Gotta turn the heat up to get this cool.